Hello students, today I am explaining online access and computer security. Okay, now you know that today is an information world and so many informations are available on net, and we are easily to connect with the internet and access that informations. So with the information, some drawback is there, some security features are hacking by the threats. So let's first I explain what is a threats. Threats is a potentials threats is a potentials and violent violations of the security. When the threats is actually executed, it become attack. Okay, and these types of activity, those who are done these types of activities are called attacker. So first is a some common threats are virus, trojans, spyware, PC instructions, adware, phishing, spamware, and worm. Let's discuss with virus. Computer virus is a miscellaneous codes or a program that cause damage the data and file on the systems. Virus attack any parts of the computer such as boot back, operating system, system area, any parts. It will be attacked to the computer and harm our computer. The basically virus divided into two categories. First one is a worm and second one is a Trojan horse. Worm actually it is a program that is self-replicated to themselves and occupy the all space of entire memory or disk space. Trojan horse actually it is a program, is a harmless program, but actually the perform malicious functions such as deleting or damaging files. So basic damage caused by the virus is delete the file, slow down our PCs or computer, and evidence your email program. Okay, so not all computer program are caused by virus. Even though your computer or a particular program may not be running properly from this virus. Okay, now next is a spyware. Spyware is a software which is installed on your computer to spy on your activity and report these data to the people willing to pay for it. Spyware mostly get installed in your PC without your consent. The basic damage caused by the spyware is a compromise your data, computing habit, identifying. Spyware can monitor informations about your computer habits such as website visits and give these informations to the thieves. Alter your PC settings. It can be alter the PC settings and slow down your PCs is also spyware is a rob your PC or a system speed and internet access effects. Next one is a adware. Adware, these programs that deliver unwanted ads to your PC, they consume your network bit. Adware is a similar to spyware, however it may be installed with your consent. The basic damage caused by the adware is a adware track information just like spyware, display array to annoying advertisements and slow down your PC. Next term is a spamming. Spamming refer to a sending bulk email by the identified or unidentified source. In non-malicious form, bulk advertisements mail is sent to many accounts. In malicious form, the attacker keep on sending bulk mail until the mail server run out the disk space. The damage caused by the spamming is that spamming reduces the productivity. Billions of spam messages circulating across the internet and can disturb the email delivery. Then next is a spam eats your time. Deleting spams emails, seeing like the simple solutions, but it eat up a significant amount of productivity. Spam can lead a worse thinking. Spam message can contain uh, fraudulent material and can even use the speeds of virus. The next one is a PC instruction. PC instructions connect to the internet is a potential target of hacker. Computer are under constant attack from the cyber vendor. PC instructions can occur in any of the following. First one is a swapper attack, second one is a denial of the service, and third one is a password guessing. Any types of attack can be caused by this. Next one is a eavesdrop. Eavesdropping, it mean by unauthorized monitoring of other pupil communications, is called evidence. Actually, its evidence is a positive attack in which attacker gain access to the communication media through which some communications is taking place, and then listen to the communication and gets informations about the connected to the message. Okay, for examples, while you sending the email, if the email message is not encrypted and digital signature has not been used, then the attacker can exploit this security loophole. Because the security lapse, the attacker can launch the the medium attack on the network and interrupt security lapse. The message being transmitted. The attacker can be defect the message and send it to the recipient, and recipient then deceived into believing the defect message is a real message and may act as per the defect message and maybe provide personal and sensitive information to that middleman. Okay, now next one is a cookies. Cookies is also a web cookies or a browser cookies. Actually, it is a small piece of data sent from the websites and stored in the user's web browsers. While a user is browsing the website, some cookies disappear after you close the particular websites, but some cookies are remaining. It's saved and load the next time when you are entered to the website. The cookies basically having three types of cookies: sessional data, tracking informations, and public computer. Now, solutions of the computer security threats. The entire computer security is based on the system actions and the safeguard that are designed to protect the computer systems from accidentally access or a damage of these threats. Basically, these sections we are going categories of the solutions is active protections and the preventive protection. So active protections, what the active protections? Actually, it is installing the properties, installing and properly use of antivirus software that includes internet securities, and preventing measure even through the security program may actively detect and eliminated any threats your PC encounter. You should always help to prevent these issues for even arises. So the most important is a firewall. So for first we start firewall. Before it I explain little bit of active and passive preventive measures. Suppose some virus, adware and spyware are attacked to your computer. The active protection is that use the antivirus or anti-spyware software. Second is a downloading upgraded regularly and run the frequently full system scan. These are the active protections from the virus. And then preventive protections, preventive measures is that keep your system to update and use causes while the downloading the files on the internet, and be careful with the internet. And fourth one is a disable cookies if possible. Okay, first I explain what is the cookies. Cookies actually it's a small file created on the client computer when these systems browsers certain websites, so you can delete the cookies. Then same solution of spam and spam. So active protection is that sending filter, digital signatures and digital certificate and keyword filtering. So anti spam software actually first is a sending filter. This method allow only the message from your approval sender list to reach your inbox. All other mail is quoted to later review. So sender filter it down on the basis of digital signature and digital certificate. So what is the digital signature? Actually digital signature are a way of authenticating the identity of creator and producers of the digital informations, and digital certificate specially formatted digital informations issues to websites are used to variety of identities of the message sender. Okay, so the preventing method of spyware is a keep your email address private. Okay, all time you just prevent it. Then next and most important is a firewall. Firewall is an important solutions of the computer security. The basic definitions of firewall is a network security system, either hardware or software based, that control incoming and outgoing network traffic based on the set of rules. So it is the basically two types, software firewall and hardware firewall. So the software firewall is a special types of computer software running on the computer. It protects your computer from outside attempt to control and gain access, and depending on your choice of the software firewall. It could also provide protections against the most common Trojans programs or email worm. Now hardware firewall it is a physical piece of equipment designed to perform firewall duties. A hardware firewall may attack be other computers or dedicated piece of equipment which serve as a firewall. Hardware firewall can be effected with little or no configurations, and they can protect even the machines on the local network. Firewall keep out malevolent hacker and the pupil who indeed to the damage and take our other pupil service. Firewall really serve no other purpose. Firewall seek to limit the access to the server and a computer and lead in only the pupil who need to be it. Okay, so thank you. First one, we revise it. A threat is a potential. Again, I revise this. A threat is a potential violent security. When the threat is actually executed, it become a attack. Computer virus are a malicious code or a program that cause damage to the data and file system. Worm is a self-replicated program which eat up the entire disk space. Next is a Trojan horse. Trojan horse is a program that appear harmless but actually the program malicious functions such as deleting or damaging the file. Spyware is a software which is installed in your computer to spy on your activity or report this data to the pupil willing to pay for it. Adware is a program that delivers unwanted ads to your computer. Spamming is a refer to a sending bulk mail by the identifier or unidentified source. Okay, so these are the basic activities done by the online. Hacker can track your informations and harm your PCs. So for the protections, we must be install some antivirus, anti-spyware, and if we are downloaded any file, so you must be careful. It is a secure side or unsecure, and firewall is a one most important solution for this. Okay, so thank you dear students.